Welcome back to another video here from Howard Piano Industries. Today we're going to be showing you another step in the regulation process of a grand piano action, which is what's called drop. We had in a previous video we showed what's called let off, okay, and you want to determine and set let off before you set drop because it's all kind of related. But just to review, let off is the point. Here we're looking at a grand piano action model. We just show you this. It's a little bit easier to see, but let off is the distance that the hammer can move up to the string before it lets off. Okay, so on a grand piano action, it's going to come up, and as if we do it really slowly, it won't actually hit the string, but it's going to drop back. Okay, and that amount that it drops right after let off is called drop. So it's going to come almost all the way up, and then if I get close enough, you see it drops down just a little bit. Okay, and it's actually this this screw right here, which is called the drop screw. That's what it controls the amount that it drops back. Okay, so and we talked about let off being about a 1/16 of an inch, maybe an 1/8 of an inch, depending on what your circumstances are, but generally 1/16 inch of let off on a grand piano action. The drop should be about a 1/16 inch lower than the let off. Okay, so drop should be it should be about an 1/8 of an inch below the string. Okay, so those are general things, and you can fine tune that, but those are the general measurements that you want to go by. So 1/16 inch for let off, an 1/8 inch for drop, and that's where it is. So now to adjust that, you're going to adjust this drop screw. There's different types of heads depending on what kind of a piano is, but this one requires a grand piano action screwdriver because it's got a little slotted head. Some of them we've got actually what's called a grand drop screw regulator. It's going to have like a spade, really small spade type head on the top, and that's going to be using the grand drop screw regulator. So there's a couple different tools depending on what kind of drop screws you have. But here we're going to, if I can see that. Now we can see that, okay, if we do it really slowly, it's going to drop down just a small amount. Now, if I turn that down or to the right so that the screw goes down further, that's going to make the drop further down. Now I'm going to do this a significant amount just so you can see the difference. Okay, so you can see that's quite a bit more from a few turns of that screw. Okay, now if I turn it up more, and I'll take it actually probably past where it was before. Let's see where we're at here. Okay, so that's really not dropping much at all. In fact, if I turn it up even a little bit more, it really doesn't drop at all. So, so you want to get to that point where it drops just a small amount. Again, about a 1/16 of an inch beyond the point of let off. Right about there. So pretty basic thing. Again, all these different steps in the regulation process work together, but that's the way that you adjust what's called drop on a grand piano action. So feel free to visit our website to see all of our videos on piano tuning and repair and regulating. It's howardpianoindustries.com.